a dv8 dual LED pod light setup. What's nice about this is that they give you these little foam inserts on the part that's going to be on the inside, just so it doesn't scratch up your body. I'm most likely going to end up changing this just because I want to be able to rotate my LEDs, because I am running Spotlight, it's Rigid Industries D series Midnight Edition, and then also a Spot Diffused, which is also Rigid Industries Midnight Edition. I just wanted the Midnight Edition just because it's a little blacked out. You can't really see it as much. It's a little bit cleaner to look. So right now I'm just gonna run with these because I couldn't find something, or I might just have to modify the bracket that the pod lights come with, just so I can rotate it around. Because right now they're both gonna be face forward right now. But I got these pretty cheap, so I was just like, I'll go with it, and then later on I can just adjust it if I want to. So putting the foam pads are pretty easy. Let's just remove the sticky part, put on that. Just make sure you put the right side on them. They do come like just pre-cut, so you just gotta push these out, put it on the right way. I find it easier to just line it up with the two holes here, and then you can go from there. It doesn't have to be perfect, as long as it just covers most of the frame. And you just basically start from the bottom here and then go up. And that's basically it. And then the same thing with the smaller ones, just because these install like this on top of the, I believe it's called the A mount, A pillar. So this basically just goes underneath like that. Or sorry, I got the wrong one, but basically yeah, like that. So basically you just use, either you can use the little G-packet thing you get. Mine broke somehow, I don't know how. But it's just a T40 Torx bit, I believe. And then just take off these two. That's for the bigger bracket. The smaller bracket goes either on this one or this one, but I'll have to double check. So once you remove the factory T40 nuts, you use they give you these Allen. They're a little bit longer just because you got to go through this. They're 3/16. So basically it just goes right exactly where you took those two out. Once you have the foam padding in, it's a lot easier. Just press this up against the cowl and then screw these in. It's a lot easier to line it up. Once you got this one in, you just take out this bolt, same T40. The way, so you want the bracket, the one that goes, it's like a L basically. And basically I'll just go in right there and I'll line up with this. Basically we ran into a couple of issues because this is a dv8 dual pod mount. The rigid ones don't exactly fit up perfectly, so everything we're trying to code didn't work. So basically what we have to do is this is basically what it looks like after. So what I'll show you is, so we basically had to mount both the lights on before we mounted on the brackets. As you can see, and that's the cowl. So basically, what I'm gonna have to do now, because my buddy left, is get those wires to go underneath, fit that cowl on, and then put the bracket on top. Now, just because the lights are on before we put the brackets, you do kind of have to force it on, but then having the little foam pads all around it helps quite a bit. It is a little tough, but that's what you get for using two different products that aren't meant for each other. this is what it'll look like at the end. It was pretty tough. These aren't really centered perfectly, but it is what it is. I'm gonna see if I can make like custom brackets after, just to fit it a little bit better. But it is really sleek. Doesn't really stick out too much. It's pretty good. Can't see it really too much either. So right now, I just have connected my floodlights, the top ones. If you're running twos, I would honestly say mark one of them just so you know which is which, because you don't want to have one connected to your floodlight and on the other side have it connected to your spotlight. I don't know if it's like different wattages or whatever, but you just don't want to have it connected like that. But luckily, I was able to tell which ones were which. So right now I'm just running it across there for now, just because I can't get this out. And basically, this is what's going to go on the inside, right to the switch, if I can get it in focus. Now, basically, hopefully, that big black with the two little notches right there, that basically connects to the inside. It's just plastic, so it's nothing too hard to see. It's about like right up top there, in the back, right around there. You can basically just drill a hole into that because I can't really find any other way to bring the wire inside. You could probably, if you really wanted to, go through the cowl to the door, but I don't know how well that would work. But yeah, I'll let you know how that goes. So I was able to get this off from there, which actually makes it a lot easier just to drill. So basically I'm going to make a hole big enough that, since I have two, I have to make it a little bit bigger. If you're just running one set, it's a little bit easier. And then, so basically you want to run the wires through here and then connect your switches. And basically now that this is done, I don't know if you'll be able to see down in there, but there, that's where it was, right there, right in the center of the screen basically. And so yeah, so that's just where it's going to go back into. It's basically screwed back in. It's pretty simple. It's like a twist, like itself. Now I'm just gonna clean up this mess of wires, and then we'll see if these will work.